Hello everyone and welcome to our 16th race of this 200 subscriber special season here at Circuit of the Americas on the road course. Of course, our last road course race was at Sonoma, won by Michael McDowell. As we get underway here, COTA into turn 1, Austin Cindric, Ross Chastain, William Byron, 3 wide for lead to turn 1. Everyone's getting into each other. Byron's going to spin off Ross Chastain. No, we got cars crashing everywhere. Christopher Bell's in the wall hard. I see the 24s around. Multiple cars involved in turn 1 here at COTA. They are all wadded it up. Looks like it started up with the 24 William Byron, who lost in front of Ross Chastain and then slammed into the 20 Christopher Bell, completely destroying the 20's engine. And just like that, Christopher Bell will be out of the race on lap 1, turn 1 here at COTA. You see everyone just piling into it. We're just trying to get a good angle of what happened here. There's not very much good camera angles here at COTA. But you can see they all just slammed into each other, going all over the place. You see Ryan Blaney collected. He's spun sideways. Byron's completely in front of the rest of the pack. He's getting hit left and right. You see Truex getting to him back there. But a big pileup here in turn 1 at COTA right off the start of the race. With William Byron, who is battling for the lead, no less, gets collected in this instance. As we get a replay here, as Byron just goes 3 wide and just loses it off Ross Chastain and slams the 20. The 12 gets clipped and sent around. And here, everyone's just trying to avoid hitting the 24. Everyone's banging into each other back here, but they keep going the right direction. The 20 is done. The 24 is also out of the race. So, and now we're 4-5 wide back here in the pack. We're going all over the place. We get Tyler Casgarala. Oh my goodness. Craziness. And then we cut back. Cole Custer's hopping the curb and we're wrecking. There goes Ricky Stenhouse around. Custer, Balicki, Ware, the Ty Gibbs. Everyone's getting into each other back here. This is a chaotic start to COTA. We did not expect this, but some chaos early. As we see multiple cars get sent around there. Kyle Larson very lucky they did not hit the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse. What happened is Cole Custer completely hops the curb, cuts the corner, and destroys the 77, 2347, damages the 17, 51, piles in. I don't know what Cole Custer was thinking. He just completely hopped the curb, said, see ya. Now back up to the front. Will we have another incident? So look at Denny Hamlin right here. But your race leader right now is the 1 of Ross Chastain. After getting doored by William Byron going through after the lead, Chastain is now in the lead. Cindric is 2nd, Briscoe 3rd, McDowell is 4th, and Kevin Harvick is in 5th. So we know these guys are some good road course racers here up at the front of the field. So far, we had that Sonoma race where Michael McDowell won. It's our only road course so far this season. Actually, never mind. Sorry, we've had 2. We had the Indy road course race as well, where Chase Elliott dominated that one and won comfortably. But here, we have our 3rd road course race here at COTA with Ross Chastain leading the way. Austin Cindric putting some pressure on him as they're going to be racing back to the yellow flag here before we get our way into stage, or on the restart. We're still in stage 1 here. The stages are 10, 10, and 14. So stage 1 is on lap 10, stage 2 is on lap 20, and of course the race ends on lap 34, last lap of the race. So we see everyone making their way through this corner. So far, no incidents. So far, everyone's keeping it together. Props everyone for doing that. Back up at the front of the field, Ross Chastain continues to try to hold off Austin Cindric as they go through that second to last corner here with some speed, almost going way too wide, but now rounds the final corner here, and Ross Chastain will lead the field back to the caution flag, and Chastain will be the leader on the restart with Cindric there as Chastain leads here at COTA under yellow. Now we move on to the restart here on lap 4. A little bit on the restart already underway. Cindric in the lead. Looks like everyone kept it together through turn 1. So props to them. But at the front, Cindric has gone to the lead. Of course, Ross Chastain probably had to go to the back to get some repairs from that damage that he sustained from William Byron getting right to the side of him and spinning out. But Austin Cindric now leading here at COTA. He's a very good road course driver, as we know. Now, of course, looking to try to bring home a win here today and get his 3rd of the season. And there's Michael McDowell behind him in 2nd, who has already won at Sonoma. Then Chase Briscoe 3rd, who's winless and having a rough season, barely inside the top 30 in points. Harvick is 4th, and then Chase Elliott is running the 5th position. 2 guys have already won. Harvick won at Martinsville. Elliott, of course, found victory lane at Nashville and at the Indy road course. And at Gateway. Not Gateway, sorry. Nashville. Now you see back here, the 48 of Bowman has gotten turned by the 43 of Eric Jones. So Jones dumps Bowman for position. Austin Dillon piles in, sustains damage. And Josh Balicki also takes some damage and goes into Cole Custer there. After the 48 of Bowman gets turned by Eric Jones, bringing out the caution here at Circuit of the Americas. Bowman just hooked right there in order for these guys to go, just piling into each other. Multiple cars spinning around the racetrack. Big hit there for Balicki and slams Cole Custer. That was a significant hit for the 41 as well as the 77. Cindric continues to lead over Michael McDowell. So everyone trying to get every position they can here before they get back to the caution, so they can maybe play some pit strategy or try to get the lead in some way. As usually at these road courses, there's always strategy involved, so we'll see if that plays out anything in the end of this race. But right now, focusing on the present, Cindric leading as he comes to take the yellow, heading on to lap number 5. Already about halfway through stage 1, and this is already our second caution flag. Already getting dicey and spicy and all that kinds of fun back here as Cindric goes through the second to last corner. And now through the final corner on this lap, Austin Cindric will lead the field back to the caution flag. Now we get back underway on lap number 7 here. Michael McDowell now leading Chase Elliott. And look at the 6 of Brad Keselowski just dive bomb turn 1. And what a move by Keselowski is he's going to get the momentum here and be even for second on Chase Elliott from way far behind. Looks like everyone keeps it together here through turn 1. And Keselowski now dives into the S's, and Keselowski is going to go right to the lead. He just did 2 incredible moves that shot right by Chase Elliott and Michael McDowell, 2 of the best road course racers in the business. And with AJ Allmendinger back there in 4th as well, and Reddick in 5th. What a move by Brad Keselowski. Just came out of nowhere and shot up to the lead, looking to get a stage win. So now Keselowski out front, McDowell 2nd, Elliott 3rd, Allmendinger 4th, Reddick 5th, Cindric back in 6th. So still 2nd through 6th, all the best road course racers in the business. Best road course racers in the business. You don't really think of Brad Keselowski as, you know, great on road courses, but he made that move, and now he's leading here for RFK Racing, trying to get them their first win this season. As this is a corner where Bowman got turned last time, but looks like everyone will keep it controlled and keep it going the right direction here. You see Eric Jones racing Boris Said for position. But right now it's Brad Keselowski leading this race at COTA. Michael McDowell chasing him down 2nd. Chase Elliott right there in 3rd. He's going to get in 734 up the track just a little bit. And now Elliott's going to race hard for 2nd. Nothing there. See everyone racing for position here in this tough part of the racetrack. McDowell, Elliott continue to be side by side. Looks like McDowell will take the position from Elliott. He will. McDowell moves into 2nd place. Nope, Chase Elliott will now. The momentum on Chase Elliott's side on the high side of the racetrack. McDowell on the inside. Chase Elliott, very close battle here. And I think Chase Elliott will clear Michael McDowell for the 2nd position as Reddick gets around Allmendinger for 4th. But it's Brad Keselowski leading right now. Comfortably so here at Circuit of the Americas after his strong move on the restart to go from pretty much back in 4th or 5th to the lead. So Brad Keselowski leads here at Circuit of the Americas. Now we move on to the last lap of stage 1 here at COTA. Keselowski, we throw the yellow command as Brad Keselowski has held the lead and now goes through the final corner in stage 1. Brad Keselowski is going to come through here to win stage 1 at Circuit of the Americas. So Brad wins stage 1. Chase Elliott will be 2nd. McDowell 3rd. Reddick 4th. Cindric 5th. Allmendinger 6th. Blaney 7th. Logano 8th. And Kyle Busch 9th. And Justin Haley rounds your top 10 here in stage 1 at COTA. Brad Keselowski, your stage winner. Now back underway in stage 2 here. The 18 of Kyle Busch leading the way on lap 13. Followed by Haley, Larson, McDowell, and Gill in the top 5. 2 front row cars up here. He's looking for everyone, battling hard for position, trying to get everything they can here. Looks like everyone's going to make it through turn 1 just fine. Indeed, they do. See the lap car, Corey LaJoy there, causing some problems. But right now, comfortably up front, it's the 18 of Kyle Busch. Played some strategy and is now leading this race, trying to get his 2nd win of the season. Of course, Kyle Busch won all the way back race number 2 of this season at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. and Justin Haley back in second. And then you have Kyle Larson third. Him and Haley have made their emergence today. And Michael McDowell back and forth. He's been up here all day. And Chase Elliott, he's working on Todd Gillen for fifth. We know the road course king himself back there is making his way up. We know he's going to be a factor at the end of this thing. So he's fighting Gillen. There's Brad Keselowski behind them in seventh. See everyone stacking up into this corner. Looks like everyone will avoid any incident right now in this corner. Look through the field, see everyone trying to make this. Denny Hamlin got loose right there, nearly lost it off the nose of Eric Almirola. But everybody keeps it going in the right direction. Back towards the front of the field, Kyle Busch now pulling away big time. Significant gap between himself and Justin Haley. And he's trying to pull away, and Kyle Busch wants that second win of the year. He's there. Justin Haley. There's Chase Elliott. Look through the field. Ooh, 3 wide back here. Oh, joy. Allmendinger Custer getting to each other. There goes Boris Said into the inside wall. Boris Said gets turned by Eric Jones and goes crashing into the inside wall. Damage to Boris Said. The 40. What happened here is Eric Jones just turns Boris Said into the wall, and then the 43 and the 10 get together in front of them, and they spin themselves out. Somehow, when Austin Dillon piles into the 10 right there. So basically, if we see from Eric Jones' view right here, he spins the 66 of Boris Said. Boris Said goes crashing into the wall. And then he door checks out Roll, and they both lose it, and they both spin out. Denny Hamlin miraculously avoids damage, as does Harrison Burton. Austin Dillon hits the side of Eric Almirola's car. So we are back under caution here for Boris Said, Eric Jones, and Eric Almirola getting together. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch is leading this race. Justin Haley back in second. Some strategy throughout the field here. We'll see which one prevails in the end. But right now, it looks like Kyle Busch is in a great spot. See right there, McDowell just punted Kyle Larson into that corner. And Elliott and McDowell both go by. Elliott now into third, McDowell now into fourth. Larson down to fifth from third. This guy absolutely bullied that corner. And Kyle Busch will lead the field back to the caution flag to be your race leader. Now back underway here on lap 16 is now the 8 of Tyler Reddick in the lead. There's even more strategy being played here with the field being shuffled up and about. So now Tyler Reddick in the lead, trying to get that first win of the season, or second win of the season. Of course, he won North Wilkesboro in our last episode. See, oh, around goes Michael McDowell, the 34 spinning, and upside down goes Michael McDowell. He got absolutely drilled by Joey Logano, and AJ slams into the 22. So that's the end of the day for Michael McDowell, who's having such a great run, and Joey Logano as well. You see the 34 tumbling up, and upside down multiple times goes Michael McDowell, tumbling down the straightaway here in between turn 1 and turn 2. He just gets turned by Brad Keselowski being too aggressive. And he just gets absolutely annihilated by Joey Logano going upside down. Then the 22 gets hit by the 16 of Allmendinger back there. And the 50 of Gralla slams into McDowell. LaJoy slams into the back of Kaz Gralla. Damage to all of these guys. AJ Allmendinger might be done as well. But right now at the front of the field, it is Tyler Reddick leading, looking for his second win in a row to match his teammate Austin Dillon, who has 2 wins, which came at Bristol Dirt and Las Vegas. Tyler Reddick, of course, won North Wilkesboro in our last episode, where, of course, we made our career debut. But now, right now, Tyler Reddick leading here over Ryan Blaney. As everyone trying to get in position to get some stage points here, as they on lap number 20, when the last lap of stage right there. See everyone just bumping into each other in this corner. There's a big general stack up throughout the field right there. Looks like everyone keeps it going in the right direction, and Tyler Reddick looking to drive away with the race lead and trying to get that stage win. Blaney second, Harvick third, Briscoe is fourth, and then somehow Denny Hamlin's in fifth with no hood on the car. But he's making that work. But right now, Tyler Reddick holding off a hard-charging Ryan Blaney, who won Darlington a couple of races ago. So there's Custer, a little bit of contact from the 38 of Todd Gilliland, but he keeps it going in the right direction. As now you see Tyler Reddick getting some big run there next to the corner, pulls further away from Ryan Blaney. Looks like Tyler Reddick has a fast enough car to hold the lead and pull away with it. So it looks like, unless there's some unscheduled pit stops here before the end of the stage, he probably should be in a great spot to win stage 2. But we will see. So Tyler Reddick will lead the field back to the line here after we had that big Michael McDowell crash. Tyler Reddick leads the field back to the caution flag. Actually, there's no caution. Never mind. Sorry. Now we move on to lap number 20. Last lap of stage 2. We toss the L command. Tyler Reddick has pulled away and has been comfortably in the lead. And through the final corner, Tyler Reddick is going to find himself a stage win. So down the front straightaway here for the final time in stage 2. Tyler Reddick wins stage 2 at Circuit of the Americas. Ryan Blaney is second. Third place is going to be Austin Cindric. And then Chase Elliott will get 4th place. 5th will go to Martin Truex. 6th, Justin Haley. 7th, Briscoe. 8th, Suarez. 9th, Gibbs. 10th, Cole Custer. So Tyler Reddick wins stage 2 at COTA. Now we move on to the final stage here. We move on to the white flag. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank. Tyler Reddick dominated the most of the final stage, but because of late strategy and pit stops, Justin Haley finds himself in the lead with a brilliant strategy call from him, Chris Rice, and the whole Colleague Racing team and organization. Now all of a sudden they're looking to find themselves in victory lane and into the playoffs. And behind them, trying to chase them down, is second place Kevin Harvick as they go through the S's. Then third place is Brad Keselowski, a stage winner today. Then Kyle Larson is back in fourth. Chase Elliott is fifth. Tyler Reddick is outside the top 10. Did not have the right strategy, but Justin Haley, this would be a monumental upset here at COTA. This would be his second career win, and it would be his first of the season. Can he find himself a spot in the playoffs and be our 12th different winner in 16 races? It is good. If Justin Haley wins, we'll only have 4 spots left on points for the rest of the next 10 races. We'll see if we have more than 16 winners. But right now, Justin Haley down the long straightaway here for the final time. Has a comfortable gap right now, just under a second over Kevin Harvick. And then Brad Keselowski is in third. Harvick really sent it deep into that corner, but couldn't quite hold the speed. And Justin Haley continues to hold on strong to this race lead in that number 31 Leaf Filter Chevrolet. Colleague Racing has one win as an organization in the Cup Series. That was at the Indianapolis Road Course in 2021 with A.J. Allmendinger. Justin Haley trying to get his first win with the team and the team's second win as an organization. This will also be Justin Haley's second career win. All he has to do now is navigate a couple more corners and hold off Kevin Harvick and Brad Keselowski, 2 veterans, to bring home the win and bring home the upset. And now, through the last 2 corners, Justin Haley holds the lead, and he is about to stun the field with a brilliant strategy call. Colleague Racing and Justin Haley are going to find themselves back in victory lane at Circuit of the Americas as Justin Haley pulls off the upset and wins at COTA. Harvick is second, Keselowski third, Larson is fourth, and 5th place will be the 9 of Chase Elliott. Chase Briscoe will come home in 6th. 7th will be Daniel Suarez. 8th, Harrison Burton. Actually, 8th is Denny Hamlin. 9th is Kyle Busch. And 10th is Ty Gibbs. So Justin Haley pulls off the upset and becomes our 12th different winner this season with the win here at COTA off of a great strategy call to beat the fastest car, which was Tyler Reddick, who led a majority of this race. Reddick comes home in 11th. But Justin Haley wins at COTA and is into the playoffs. And so now here are the standings. Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon, Cindric, Harvick, Bubba Wallace, Blaney, McDowell, Truex, Reddick, and Bell are joined by Justin Haley in the win column for 12 different winners. The last 4 spots on points currently held by Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain. Those 2 are comfortably above the cut line of points. Bowman only 6 points to the good. Byron 1 point above Daniel Suarez at the cut line. Joey Logano only -6, Chris Buescher -7, and then Eric Almirola is -22. So until the next episode, we'll have racing from the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I hope you all have a good one.